A lot of people ask, what do you do at Mission Winners and how do you do what you do? Well, I'll tell you. MarketSmith is the program I use. I was in the beta test group. They invited me. I was in the beta test group in the original product development. I love the program. I use it. It helps me make money. I have screens that I've developed through the years with tremendous screenings, capabilities, and functions to help find super stocks. Not stocks that can go up a little bit, but stocks that can make tremendous moves over long periods of time. Doubles and triples. It allowed me to take Tesla and a $300 and some odd dollar investment and make almost $600 on that. That's what we do. They all don't work like that, but it's good when they do. So I run my screens through MarketSmith at night and I make a list. I make a video explaining what looks good and why it looks good. In-depth analysis. And I take that and I produce what's called a key list. And the key list is my list of stocks for potential purchase the next day. My apologies. So I make a video, I scan the charts, and I make a video. And in the video, I do an in-depth analysis of the charts, showing the buy spots and why that spot. And then each night, we produce what's called a key list video and the key list. And I'm just going to slide this into the window so you can see this. This is the key list. I'll make it a little bit bigger for you. For today, got the stocks, the ticker symbols, and the prices. On some of these, we had to watch, I put watch because there wasn't a clearly defined entry and we wanted it to develop through the day. But this is the list. It's not a huge number of stocks. We don't want a million different stocks. We want the best of the best. That's what we're working for. That's what we're looking for. The next point I want to make is this. We're big on systemization. I'm very big on rules and tactics and discipline on how to do it. Think about this, folks. With good investing, it's not that your life depends on it, but your financial life can be impacted by it. So we just run it like a business. That's all we do. We're looking for good entries on clean and simple charts, and we will let it work as long as possible. The other thing we do for people is, and this is called a program called tweeting. People say, well, how do you give them out? Right here, these are just notes that I've made for people, for VIPs. But right here, I'll slide it over, left-hand mark, buy alerts, things I'm buying, things I'm selling. I'm buying more Netflix. I'm buying more Tesla, 20% more. I tell people. The other thing I'll do, though, and this is important, and these are sell alerts. I am selling. Whatever. The important point for you is this. I'm completely transparent with the buys and sells. And then we also do something. I answer questions during the day for VIPs. That's something that to me is very, very important. That program was called Tweetin'. It keeps things organized. You can make your own columns. It allows you, again, to be organized and focused. We've had great runs through the years. For that, I'm thankful. I don't equate brains with a bull market, but I do know this, that a good trend will pay more than all the wiggles in between. That's what we're looking for, through and through. I could show you countless examples. We'll just leave it at that. It's not necessary. But I do stress, I'm very, very stringent on my entries and my exits. A lot of people like to limit losses at 7 to 8%. I keep my losses much smaller than that. I want a really precise entry on the chart. A clean and simple entry will give me a clean and simple exit for a much smaller loss. Perceptual bias, because it enters into your thought processes. If you always look at charts after the fact, it's better to drag them over right there. Clean shelf. We said to ourselves, if it takes out that white bar right there, we'll buy some. And it did. And it did it on a pickup in volume. Here's a fact for you. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. How do they vote? It's expressed in, not price, it's expressed in volume. Gaps up and runs. And we bought it. Bought most of our shares right here. The next day, It does this, and then it does this, and then it goes sideways, just sideways. People say that's a red bar, that's a bad bar. Well, the other things we teach is look at the open, look at the high, the low, the close. On this day, somebody says it's a bad bar. This stock closed in the top fourth of its range on the day on a pickup in volume. This is actually a constructive bar. And then it ignites again, and we buy more. We bought down here, we bought more here. Our average price was $19.53.20. And it does this, and it does this, and it does this. From 1953 up to 24.61, we'll say 24.53. That's 500 points. 500 points in a week and a half. Now, am I going to tell you, oh, we sold it up here? No. Did we sell some into strength? Yes. When you get a fast move that quick, we'll sell some. Hangs in, massages around, and we know that earnings are coming, and so we're going to get lighter and have very small shares left before earnings to protect ourselves. But that's what we're looking for. So bottom line is this. Every day we scan the charts. We put together a list and we send it to the people with a video analyzing every chart. Why we want to buy it at this price. To the penny. And then we give during the day, if we're buying something, we'll slide it in here again. It's from a while ago. This is an old print. I'm buying Netflix. I'm buying Netflix. There you go. Tesla. This is from a while ago. That's it. I'm buying or I'm selling. It allows people to be 100% apprised in what we're doing. The other thing that I love to do is, through teaching and coaching, is answer questions. Just answer questions for people. Anyway, I just want to lay a few things out on what we do. I say this a lot, and I think it's a very important foundation. To know that 2 + 2 = 4 is knowledge. But to know why 2 + 2 = 4 is knowledge that's transferable to other situations. We teach the why.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.